one of the things you want to think about is planning. If you're really going to give yourself a really sound, good nutritional program, it takes a little bit of planning. Just like this running. When you decided you were going to run Portland Fit, and then you show up here Saturday, you don't all of a sudden wake up Saturday morning and think, oh, I guess I will show up, and gosh, what's in my closet to wear? And I don't know, my shoes look okay, no planning whatsoever. You've thought about what you're going to wear. You've thought about, make sure those shorts that feel really good and don't chafe are clean and out and ready to go. You've got some socks, your running bra, you've got your body glide. Your nutrition needs to have the same attention paid to it. You need to think about, if you're working all day and you're not going to be back at your house, what are you going to have for a snack? What's going to be your plan for lunch? If you work a really long day, then you need to get an afternoon snack in there. And if you're like most people, you're already thinking about what you're planning on cooking that night, if you've got a sound nutritional program. So isn't that why they make Tupperware? Yeah. Okay. Which brings me to another point. Besides planning, how often do you think you need to be eating? Okay, between 5 and 6 times a day. That's great. Or what you can look at is every couple hours, something. Now, it doesn't mean you have to have a huge, great big meal, but what it does mean is you need to have something to eat. You never want to, it's kind of like hydration. If you get to the point where you're thirsty, you're way past the point when you should have drank something. Hunger is the same thing. If you are feeling really hungry, how much more likely are you to go home at night, open your cupboard, and while you're fixing this nutrition dinner, you're stuffing something in your mouth. So if you're eating something every couple hours, you're never letting yourself get really hungry and really depleted. You're going to keep your blood sugar level at a nice even keel. You're going to feel better, and so when you sit down to eat, you're not going to overeat. Everything's going to be within control. Okay, so we talked about planning, eating every couple hours. So the other thing you can think about is, okay, now I've got this plan, and I'm going to eat every couple hours. What am I going to eat? Nutrition is made up of 3 major things. Anybody know what those are? Somebody, come on.
Protein, carbs, and fat.
Okay, can you say it a little louder?
Protein, carbs, and fat.
Okay, protein, carbs, and fat. So let's talk about proteins for a little bit. Who knows the role that, even though I said I wasn't going to get into this too much, who knows the role that protein plays in your nutrition? I know it's got to be somebody here. Protein helps you regenerate your muscle. So that's sometimes why you hear of bodybuilders eating just protein. In fact, they get to the point where they use protein as an energy, and then it goes into ketosis, and then you have really bad body odor. That's a whole other story. So protein would include what types of things? Chicken. What else? Okay. If you're a vegetarian, what are some good sources of protein? Okay, beans, tofu, depending on what kind of vegetarian you are, eggs, egg whites, okay, peanut butter, those are all great sources of protein. Carbs. Oh, poor carbs. They have gotten such a bad rap.